So you're thinking about buying a home in 2023, but you just don't know how much money you need to save, what the actual cost is, more importantly, what the hidden costs are when buying a home. In this video, we're going to go over the down payment, how to calculate it, land transfer tax, title insurance, and any other costs related to buying a home. So let's dive right into it. So the first and biggest cost to calculate when buying a home is your down payment. The down payment is required by the bank to help you qualify for a mortgage. The down payment is calculated as a percentage of the purchase price. Here is an example. If you are purchasing a home at or below $500,000, you are required to have 5% of purchase price to put towards the down payment. In this scenario, your down payment would be $25,000. If you're purchasing a home between $500,000 and under $1 million, you are required to have 5% of the first $500,000, then 10% of the portion between $500,000 and $1 million. For example, if you are purchasing a home at or above $1 million, you are automatically required to have 20% of purchase price to put towards the down payment. Here is a cheat sheet that I have created for you guys. You may take a picture of it or screenshot it and refer to it whenever required. Additionally, you can also go to my website where I have 3 calculators, one of which is how to calculate your down payment. The next cost to be aware of when buying a home is your land transfer tax and closing cost. So your land transfer tax is actually part of your closing cost, and the closing costs are due and payable on closing day. The closing costs consist of a few different expenses. The biggest one is the land transfer tax. By definition, land transfer tax is a tax imposed by the government ranging from 0.5% to 4% of purchase price paid by the purchaser at the time of closing. This tax is based on the sale price of the home and is applied whenever a property is transferred from one owner to the other or purchased. The land transfer tax is a one-time fee due and payable by the purchaser on closing day, cash on hand. This expense is to be paid every single time you purchase a property, once every single time. On the bright side, as a first-time home buyer, you are granted a first-time home buyer tax rebate. While the rebate varies depending on the purchase price and where you purchase the property, an approximate figure is about $3,000 to $4,000 that is cut off from the tax and given back to you as a rebate. For a more accurate calculation, I have put together a land transfer tax calculator on my website, which you can refer to for absolutely free. In addition to land transfer tax, the closing costs also consist of many other items such as title insurance, homeowner insurance, property tax, utilities rebated amount, utility hookup cost, real estate attorney fee, mortgage loan or broker fee, if any, and a few other miscellaneous expenses like moving, storage, etc. To make it easier for you, I have come up with a little bit of formula for you, and the rule of thumb is that closing cost will vary between 1.8% to 2.4% of the purchase price. The next cost to be aware of when buying a home in 2023 is the home inspection. Now, a home inspection is not mandatory like the other expenses. This is completely optional to you. And if you would like to get a home inspection done on the home that you're purchasing, that can vary between $400 to $800, and the difference is really based off of the experience the property inspector usually carries. The duration of the home inspection is 2 to 3 hours depending on the property. On a condo, it might be quicker. On a custom mansion, it might be much longer. And at the end of the inspection, you are given a physical report which outlines all the issues of the home, if any. The home inspection includes and is not limited to inspecting the foundation, structural components of the home, the roof, the HVAC system, the plumbing, the electrical, the attic and moisture behind walls, and anything and everything that can be hazardous to your health or carry an effect on the valuation of your property. The home inspectors are trained, they have the experience, and they have the tools to locate any issues that may not be visible to the eye. So I always recommend a home inspection to my clients, but in the event you have to go with a firm offer or an offer that has no conditions, I would still recommend you get a home inspection done before you move into the home. This way you're familiar with any issues that are in your home and you can slowly chip away at them, or you can have a peace of mind that your home has no issues and you can just enjoy it free of any sort of worries. So a home inspection is always recommended to our clients. In the event you're doing that, I still recommend you hire a property inspector and get a home inspection done once you have taken occupation of the home. This way, if there are any issues in the home that require your attention, now you're familiar with them and you can slowly chip away at them. On the bright side, if there are no issues with your home, you can have a peace of mind that you're living in a safe home and continue to enjoy your brand new home. The next cost to be aware of when buying a home is the appraisal cost. A home appraisal is usually a cost that you cannot avoid because it's not within your control. The word appraisal is another term for property evaluation. And this property appraisal is required by the lender, by the bank from which you are getting the mortgage for that property. By definition, a home appraisal is a professional, unbiased, third-party opinion on the value of the subject property. So the banks usually have their preferred vendors whom they trust and will send out to do the property appraisal of the subject property. This appraisal can be done online sometimes, especially nowadays, but oftentimes it requires an in-person appraisal which takes about 2 to 3 hours and the buyers are requested not to be present. The cost for this varies between $400 to $600 and you are given the evaluation report usually within 24 hours of the time the appraisal is conducted. The next cost to be aware of is the CMHC, Canadian Housing Mortgage Corporation Insurance Premium. The CMHC insurance premium is applicable to every home buyer who is purchasing a home with less than 20% of purchase price towards their down payment. CMHC protects the lender in the event the borrower defaults on the mortgage. The CMHC insurance premium is a one-time fee and it is calculated as a percentage of purchase price. The beautiful thing is that this amount is not payable by the purchaser in cash. The amount actually gets piled on top of your mortgage. For example, the purchase price of the home is $750,000. The down payment that you are submitting is $50,000. The total mortgage amount is $700,000. The CMHC premium roughly is about $31,000. So now your total mortgage amount would be $731,000. So folks, there you have it, the actual cost of buying a home in today's real estate market in 2023 or any of the coming years. Now there's one cost that we didn't talk about because it's actually not related to you, which is the realty fee. As a home buyer in Ontario, you do not pay your realtor compensation. They are compensated from the seller side. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps me understand what kind of content you guys are enjoying so I can create more of it. And to ensure that you don't miss any of my future content, please subscribe to my page as well. Now, every single day of the week, we have carved out time in our schedule to do complimentary home buying consultations where we go over your home buying criteria, your goals, and I better guide you as to how you can get into home ownership. But most importantly, I can help you understand the top mistakes to avoid when buying a home that will save you thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. To book a call with me, the link is actually in the description below, completely complimentary, and we can do this via Zoom. I will see you in the next video. Signing off, Moaeez, Rehman.